Hello, Cancerians. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome in, you guys. Good evening. Guys, I wanted to do a check-in reading for you because as I record this, we have the planet Jupiter forming an exact conjunction with Venus in the sign of Cancer. I'll get into why that's so impactful in just a minute. But I'm going to do an opposition reading. You guys probably know by now that oppositions in astrology are one of my favorite subjects, because they actually represent the hidden part of the self and often the key to unlocking certain aspects of our destiny. And getting to know and incorporate those opposite energies can be very, very useful. But there's also a certain strange symbiosis in opposite energies in everything, but certainly in astrology as well. So I'll do an overall general reading for both signs together. After that, at the end, I'll draw separate tarot and oracle for Cancer and Capricorn. You should pay attention to both because of what I said. It can be very interesting and very revealing. A couple of horns going off, which is pretty interesting. All right, the reason why this Jupiter forming an exact conjunction with Venus, while Jupiter is the planet of luck and growth, expansion, new adventures, and it is exalted in the sign of Cancer, meaning that it operates at its highest form. It can bring about lucky change as well. In the tarot, the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. So when we have it conjuncting exactly with Venus, well, it's going to amplify that Venusian energy. And this is important too, because it's happening 2 days after a full moon in Aquarius. Now, if we go back to the new moon in Aquarius, that was at the end of January of this year. That's when Pluto made its final exit from Capricorn after spending a fairly excruciating 16 years of difficult but necessary lessons through life. And that tail end of Pluto leaving Capricorn seemed to take forever. The last couple of years of it were very, very difficult. So right after the full moon, kind of marking a completion to that cycle, right? Because Pluto left on the new moon back in at the end of January. So 2 days later, we have the opposite sign of Cancer come in with the blessings of Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune, and Venus. So I'm not sure how all that's going to play out, but it seems very, very pertinent to a cycle that's been going on between Cancer and Capricorn. Certainly, I will say in a concentrated way since the eclipse season of 2020. All right, you guys, let's get into the reading. It's still a general reading, so you won't resonate with everything that I say. Simply not meant to, because it's a general reading. Just take what applies for you as it does, if it does, and leave the rest behind. And one other note I want to mention, if you look at how the astrology unfolds all together, let me get a sip. Sorry, it's very late because busy times, but I wanted to get this reading done. If you look at the support of astrology around the Jupiter-Venus conjunction and the full moon in Aquarius, we have a bunch of planets. In fact, we have 6 of them right at near the first degree of a sign. And a couple of those signs, Libra and Aries, are cardinal signs, as is Cancer and Capricorn. The beginning degree of a sign is very impactful. It's the creator degree. And when we're talking about cardinal energy, it's about getting things started. So although all the Aries is still in retrograde at the moment, it still kind of amplifies it for all of the cardinal signs. That's pretty interesting. We had the full moon in Aquarius on the, on the 9th, the day after Lion's Gate. Then on the 11th, we have Mercury direct in Leo. And then on the 12th, we have the Jupiter-Venus conjunction. We'll see what all of that means. Let's get into the reading. I'm going to start off with the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. Look at the overall energy around this Jupiter conjunct Venus for Cancer and Capricorn. Dream a beautiful dream. Of course, I love that card. Right now, we have Neptune and Saturn retrograde in Aries. It's very close to the Pisces degree. Remember I said sitting at the 0 degrees? Yeah, very close. And dream a beautiful dream is about allowing your mind to go to that place, to imagine the possibilities of what something like a Jupiter and Venus conjunction could bring. The difficulty when you're dealing with a 16-year thing like Saturn and Pluto is that it can have kind of an effect of not wanting to believe it will ever end, a fear of letting go of consequences. Like a dream a beautiful dream has consequences, or there's bound to be a fallout. It can feel that way after the last at least decade. What number is that? Number 19, interesting, because that's the number of the star card in the major arcana Aquarius energy. Literally about allowing yourself to dream a beautiful dream. The star comes after the Tower. So bring it into form. Number 41. I love her bare feet in the puddles and all the stardust coming out. It's like starting to walk towards whatever that dream is, making it happen. And maybe Jupiter is a part of that, right? We'll see where that goes. But the magic is coming out of her action, taking steps towards a new beginning. 4 and 1 is number 5, which is the Hierophant in the major arcana. It has a lot to do with your own heart calling, your own belief systems. On the bottom, we have what you want wants you. That's nice. Look at the spirals there. Spirals of manifestation. Number 16. Okay. Why is number 16 standing out to me? 16 is no. Anyways, it'll come. There's a message behind that. What do I want to do? We'll do astrology at the end, but actually I want a wisdom. Do a wisdom of the oracle for Cancer and Capricorn. We have TikTok. Look at the hands of time, like throwing the clock. So it's like right here, right now, but also with all of those magical degrees I was talking about, seriously, we have like Mars at 2 degrees of Libra. We have 3 planets right near the first degree of Aries and more. It's very strong. But TikTok, here and now. And then we have Yin, divine feminine energy, which is bringing things into form and dreaming a beautiful dream. Maybe it is about that by allowing yourself to dream that in the Yin energy, that's creating. Beautiful. On the bottom of the deck, we have No Place Like Home, which of course is very Cancerian energy. And I like how this home is like suspended up above the realities of the world. Dream a beautiful dream, somewhere safe, somewhere that isn't like in the reality that you've known. That could be the possibilities. Very strong Cancer energy there. Okay. No, I want the Naked Heart. Let me see. What's in the recent past for you guys? What was released? Let's ask. Okay. With that full moon in Aquarius, we have the King of Cups. Interesting. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the King of Cups is the greatest dreamer that there is. Very creative. And the dreams come from the abstract of the heart space. That's definitely about dreaming a beautiful dream. Tapping into the mysterious unknown. Strong water energy, of course. So bringing it into form. Okay, let me see you now. The King of Cups can be also very mysterious, like because of the depths of his own heart are bottomless, can be hard to access. Oh, well, we have Jupiter. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. But the wheel is my let go or be dragged card. It's destiny on the move. It's about luck and timing, yes. But also, we set the wheel in motion when somewhere in our past we asked for it. We said, this is what I want. Please help me, universe. Whether we knew it or not. And then later the wheel comes through and here it is. The wheel can bring about blessings, but more than anything, it brings about destiny changes. TikTok, time, the wheel's on the move. Oh, well, we have the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. The Six of Cups is my soulmate card, so that could be part of it. But really what it is an energetic reminder of a feeling. And that's what the King of Cups is getting in touch with. I see. This could be something that goes way back to childhood, maybe that you forgot about. It could be for some of you. It could have something to do with your childhood. We have no place like home. And then we have the wheel. Oh, the house suspended above anything you've known, creating a different kind of a home, a different kind of a dream. But anyway, the Six of Cups always comes up for me as kind of like returning to a place in time before we knew what wasn't possible. It's an innocence, it's purity. There also could be children involved in this situation. Well, I don't know. We got judgment here. Scorpio and Sagittarius energy. Look at that butterfly resurrecting and the Six of Cups. There could be a past life thing going on here. What you want wants you. Something that's been calling to you always. Let's see where you're headed. What are the next steps? The Six of Cups is very sweet energy. It's like something ever since childhood coming. Look what we have. We have the Tower. Scorpio and okay, let me slow down. I'm overexcited. Sometimes the cards, I'm telling you. The tarot is Scorpio and Aquarius energy. For me, Uranus, it's sudden change. It's like out of nowhere, everything in your reality can't hold up anymore. And what comes after? The Star. Dream a beautiful dream. Okay. Let me see the energy surrounding you. Now, this could be a situation or a person. Oh, we have the Sun. Leo's major arcana. Mercury direct in Leo. Oh, that's why. Oh, my error. What am I thinking? Number 19, I called it the Star, but actually it's the Sun card in the major arcana. Dream a beautiful dream. Sun is happiness and joy. But we also had that judgment, so it has a rebirth quality behind it as well. That's amazing, especially because what we're talking about with Jupiter. But I said the number 16 is standing out to me, and we have the Tower, which is the number 16. That's why. Okay. And then along with the Sun on the bottom of the deck comes the Ace of Pentacles as well. This is definitely a solid and happy possibility, a new beginning. Aces are seeds to be planted and cultivated over time, but this one's very, very solid. Now, this could be where you are heading towards after the Tower. We'll see. Bring it into form. That's form. That's the beginning of it. Okay. What's the challenge coming up here? The Knight of Swords. Well, that's an interesting challenge. The Knight of Swords is about, it's very fast energy. It can be about communication. I'm going to leave that alone for a minute. Air energy. Okay. I see the Chariot on the bottom of the die. Speaking of fast energy, this is the only card that's really a lot faster. The Chariot is Cancer's major arcana. It can be a card about victory, about success, about getting into alignment with your destiny. When the wheel starts spinning, it does so quickly. Now, there could be travel involved with the Tower for some of the relocation. But I don't know why the Knight of Swords is in the challenge. Some kind of communication. Or maybe the speed of something, because the Tower can be pretty fast too. Let me see a potential outcome, please, in this situation. Whoa. We have the Chariot again. And then we have the Five of Cups. More Scorpio energy. The Five of Cups is a card about longing. It can be about feeling longing for what, though? Regrets? What you want wants you. All right, we'll get into that. Can be a feeling of lack or insecurity. Let's clarify. Let's go to the lights here. Can I see this King of Cups in the recent past? What do we have? Whoa. Okay. Dream a beautiful dream. We have death and rebirth, Scorpio energy. Now, you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio or have it strongly in your chart. But this is about transformation. Now, I don't know. I still get that past life kind of thing because the King of Cups is a dreamer. Like I said, it lives deep within the heart. And along with that comes the Ace of Wands, fire energy. The Ace of Wands is inspiration. It's where the dream comes from. And it also ignites the heart. And then we have death and rebirth. It's the fire starter. And that can be where the dream is. Okay. Six of Cups and the Wheel. The Five of Cups. So what is it that you're longing for? Well, 5 and 5 of Cups is 10 of Cups. And we saw that no place like home. Remember? So you're longing for that feeling, that Six of Cups, maybe a memory or a sense memory, a dream, bring it into form. 5 of Cups is my eternal longing card. Let's get one more around that. I'm not going to clarify too deep because we're going to get deeper into the signs. We have the Moon and the Seven of Wands. Well, we just had that full moon. Now, the moon can be about what you can't see, right? It's Cancer's ruler. And look at that mermaid kind of transfixed by it. It's very deep. Whatever this feeling, this memory. Okay. Let me see the Tower in the energy around you here. Let's get one there. It's the Sun. Remember we saw it on the bottom of the deck in the other deck of cards? Leo's major arcana. Well, of course, we still are in Leo season. Mercury direct in Leo. Well, there's some kind of communication in the challenge. Okay. The plot thickens. But look at her in the Sun card. Look how free she looks. Look how happy she looks. That's my Woodstock version. And this Tower kind of brings about freedom. There's the Knight of Swords. What's this about? Ace of Wands and the Sun can be like look how happy she looks. It's the power of the Sun is hitting her heart. It's rejuvenating. We have death and rebirth. Let me see the Sun going on. What you want wants you. Well, that's the beautiful dream, right? Because it's number 19. It's the wheel. Unbelievable. We also go from the moon to the sun, from deep in the subconscious. Wow. Let me see the Ace of Pentacles in the surrounding energy. It's the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Now, the Queen. I wish I could show you guys the moon outside of the window right now. It's not full anymore, but it's very low on the horizon and like golden color. Anyway, the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. And we have that Leo here. Now, this could be somebody that you feel is your destiny for some of you. Maybe this goes back to childhood. It could. But for others of you, I feel like this is you having the confidence to embody whatever energy, whatever creative energy, dream a beautiful dream, for it's going to take for you to bring it into form. It's going to take that you believe in yourself and that you have a lot of confidence to do it. For others of you, it can be about wanting to make an offer to a Queen of Wands that with this Tower is going to change everything. Depends on how it goes. The Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, we have 3 aces out. Lots of new beginnings here. And the Four of Pentacles is about building on your stability. So again, for some of you with the Queen of Wands, that's what you're doing. And then I'm being very protective about it because there's a lot of new beginning energy on your mind here. So it certainly is requiring that you stand your ground and believe in your heart and your vision. Ace of Wands there for a lot of you. And then for others of you, again, it's somebody around you that you've been holding on to that you want to build with. Fire energy. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, but not necessarily. It could just be somebody who embodies that energy to you. Okay. But the Knight of Swords and the challenge can be about having the confidence too. Let me see. Why is the Knight of Swords in the challenge? I mean, there's this yin energy, and the Queen of Wands is kind of the opposite of yin. It's kind of a will you or won't you, or the time is now, strike now. Knight of Swords, do it fast. Okay, that's interesting. What? All right. We have the Six of Wands and the Emperor. The Six of Wands is more Leo energy, but also it is about recognition. It can be about getting what you deserve. Dream a beautiful dream. This is the Emperor. Divine Masculine, interesting Aries energy. This can be about, I don't know. Let me get one more. The Emperor. The Five of Pentacles. We have another 5 there. We have the 5 of Cups. There's a couple of cards here. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. I called out number 5. Remember I said bring it into form is 41. And that's number 5. So there's something here about your belief in yourself, or something here about going against convention. The Emperor can be convention for sure. 6 of Wands and the Emperor can be about breaking free from a certain way of doing things. We have death and rebirth. But there's something about needing the confidence or a feeling of lack. Let me see the 5 of Cups and the potential outcome. No, what? It's number 5. It's the Hierophant. Taurus is major arcana. Now, the Hierophant is the Pope. You got a lot of majors coming out. The Hierophant is the Pope of the tarot, so it has a lot to do with our own spiritual calling, our own heart. Many of you, this is about having the confidence to believe in yourself. But I don't know with the Hierophant and the 5 of Cups too. Because for some of you, it can be about, I got childhood stuff, remember, with the home. So let's get one more. The Emperor can be father, husband, the Hierophant. Oh my, what is this about? The 10 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. The 10 of Cups is the beautiful dream. Absolutely. And look how happy this couple is there with children. Well, I saw possibly children riding along this rainbow. But it doesn't have to be about kids either. It can be that this confidence in yourself is kind of has to rise above what you were, your own early experiences at house, right? Above the reality that you've known. Like a restoration and belief potentially. It could be. But the 10 of Cups there coming in with the 5 of Cups. And 5 of Cups here. Now, whoever this is, you could really be missing each other as well. On the bottom is more Leo energy with strength. Unbelievable. But underneath, we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands can be about stability, a home. Bring it into form. We saw the Chariot. So for some of you, this again could involve travel or relocation. Okay, interesting. I hope that made sense. It was coming quite quickly. Let's get into each sign here. Let's go to Cancer with the wisdom. This is crazy. What's going on for you, Cancer? What's going on? To the sea, which is very much a yin energy. It is about dreaming a beautiful dream. She's in the ocean on some kind of adventure, but technically in her bathtub. And up above is the visage of an angel, meaning it's collaborating with the universe. And that's where the dream comes from. That's nice. No place like home on the bottom of the deck. Let's get you another one. Interesting, that's number 7, which of course, Cancer, you're the 7th sign. The Chariot's number 7. Okay, to the sea. You're dreaming this beautiful dream. And then we have breathe. Again, another very yin energy. So this is all happening in the heart space. We have that King of Cups with the Ace of Wands. Okay, time for a nap. All right, let's see. What you want wants you. Breathe. Cancer, maybe there's some anxiety for you around that idea, right? Like that it can't happen. Whatever this is for you, the Queen of Wands is asking you to embrace the confidence in yourself. Ace of Pentacles too have that. Now, maybe it's going to require you here, Emperor, 6 of Wands, to communicate to somebody. It could. Let's get you some tarot for Cancer. The King of Pentacles, Earth energy. Well, that's interesting. Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have this 5 of Pentacles. Okay. And the Emperor is in the challenge. For some of you, this could be somebody who is higher up than you in some way or has a level of status that you want to talk to. Yeah, we have 3 of Pentacles. It can be about building towards something, collaborating. Let me see. The King of Pentacles. For others of you with this Wheel of Fortune, there could be a change in your finances too. Oh no, okay, I see. We have the 2 of Cups. Well, that's beautiful because that's Venus in Cancer. And we already saw the wheel twice, which is Jupiter. This could be a partner, a destined partner coming in. We saw the 3 of Pentacles. The 2 of Cups, like I said, it's Venus in Cancer, is soulmate energy. But it is very much a mutual respect. It's like being able to see each other's hearts, having the eyes to do it. It's very symbiotic. Let's have one more. Is that okay? Okay, we'll have 2 more. We have the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. Wow. The 9 of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card, but I love that we have the Ace here because that's the final. And then the completion of a very difficult cycle. We also saw the Ace of Cups. Remember, we saw it on the bottom of the deck. Well, that makes this the 10 of Cups, which is here in the outcome as well. What is the dream? For a lot of you, you've been walking this road a long time, and that's why it says time for a nap. You've done a lot of work towards whatever this dream, and now it's time for the wheel. Let's do one more for you. For Cancer. The 8 of Pentacles, interesting. And then I see strength, more Leo energy. The 8 of Pentacles is, I said, you've done a lot of work. This is definitely diligent. Look at that beaver. All they do is work. And I have no place like home. Interesting. Two of Cups, Nine of Cups can be about a happy home, a strong home. Doesn't have to be for, it can for others of you, whatever that dream is, right? Eight of Pentacles can be about your work. Same with the Queen of Wands. If that's how it applies for some of you. Okay. What, Cancer? I don't feel a romance angel. I mean, we do have what you want wants you, but okay. How about a talisman? Consider these to be like code words you can take away from the reading if they resonate. Leadership, Queen of Wands. And we do have that Emperor here with the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, which is about allowing yourself to be seen and celebrated. But whoever it is here, maybe, like I said, it's requiring that you have confidence. Interesting. Let's see another one. But to bring a dream into form, maybe it is going to require that you take leadership in your life. Yeah, we have success. We got the star up there. I love that for you, Cancer. Let's do one more. Okay. Cut ties. Well, death and rebirth. And then we do have some kind of sadness or regrets, right? And then divine guidance. Well, that's you, Cancer. And I said that also in that King of Cups energy, listening to the heart. Okay. How about an astrology card for you? This could be astrological energy in your chart, in this person's, around you, or just overall influencing. This could definitely have something to do with your work. We have debilitated or discomfort. Maybe allowing yourself to step into that leadership or be seen. Something about this Emperor that you feel like maybe you're not of their caliber. I don't know. Anyway, we do have debilitated or discomfort with the second house. Now that's Taurus's house, number 5 here. Can have to do with your career and how you make your money. The 7th house, the house of partnership. That's 2 of Cups. Can be about a relationship. Okay. Interesting. Let's do, in that case, you know what, Cancer, I am going to get you a romance angel. For some of you, this can be about work and love coming together. You have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Wheel of Fortune. And then chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Ace of Wands. Okay, that's interesting. And then this belief in yourself. Maybe that's why. And then this question, maybe, what you want wants you. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I do like that for you, Cancer. I'll close with those. Let's move on to Capricorn. All right, Cappy. From the wisdom of the oracle. Okay, what do we have for Capricorn? The never-ending story. Oh, my loves. Yeah, right, Pluto. Look at this fairy sitting on top of the sand timer. Inside there is the heart turning to stone. I feel like the cycle that would never end. The never-ending story, round and round. Let's get you one more. A lot of you could have been waiting for this wheel to turn for a long time. All that glitters, yeah. Now, Capricorn, for some of you, this can be about learning to tell the difference between real gold and fool's gold, so to speak. What is actually true and what isn't, for some of you. But a lot of you, this can actually have to do with your finances too. Yeah, what is true gold? Look at this. We have the loyal heart on the bottom. So maybe you learn the hard way by falling for things. Yeah, Capricorn, and maybe that's why you're afraid to allow yourself to dream the beautiful dream. Because you're like, no, no, I want something real, the real gold, the loyal. Get out of this never ending story, right? Whatever that is for you. Interesting. Let's do, all right. The good tarot for Capricorn. What else do we have? The Four of Pentacles, which we have right here with an Ace of Pentacles. So for some of you with the Queen of Wands, that can be about you having a new beginning with somebody that you've been holding on to that now you can see is loyal. 4 and 4 of Pentacles is 8 of Pentacles, which can be about building something together. Yeah. On the bottom, we have the 5 of Earth. Let's have another one. The 4 of Pentacles is about stability as well. Okay, yeah. Bring it into form. This is doing that. This is the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. The Knight of Cups can be about communication, an offer, an apology for some of you. Okay. Or you could have been waiting and holding on for a long time for this offer to come in. The Page of Pentacles, Earth energy, yeah, it can be. Could be that you were waiting for some kind of communication, or this can be about you allowing yourself now to bring something into form, actually make it happen, allowing yourself to believe. Let's have one more. Okay. Well, this is pretty interesting. We have the 8 of Cups. Now, partially why this is interesting is because Cancer has the 2, and we end with the 10 of Cups. 8 and 2 is 10 of Cups. 8 of Cups. This is all about having the courage to allow yourself to believe in the 10 of Cups, to believe that that dream is possible. 8 of Cups, I always say, okay, we had all that Leo energy coming out too. And I always say 8 of Cups isn't bad. His treasure box already has some treasure, and yet he's looking at the boat and saying, well, how can I grow this more? It can be about courage to walk away from things that aren't that. Let's have one more. It's the Emperor. Interesting. The Emperor was who is in the challenge. And then we have the Page of Wands. For some of you, there actually could be some children involved in this situation. The Page of Wands is more communication, though. You're waiting for something, some kind of good news, maybe, or communication. The Emperor can be husband, father, 8 of Swords. Let me see one more there for Capricorn. Judgment. Remember we saw Judgment? It'd be a legal decision that you're waiting for, because the 5 of Pentacles can be about fear of money and stability, and we have no place like home. Now the Emperor can be, like I said, father or husband, or it can actually represent with the Hierophant a legal system. Interesting. And waiting for some kind of good news to come in this never-ending story and all that glitters. One more there for my Capricorn friends. Okay. Oh, wow. It's your card. It's the Devil. That is Saturn energy. And the Devil can be about fear. We have the Hermit here. It can be about fear. To dream this beautiful dream, as I said, because of experiences in your past. Absolutely. I feel like the Devil can totally come in as fear. And also, it in this deck is called temptation. So whatever it is that you're looking towards here, you could be viewing as some kind of a temptation. That's interesting. Something that sort of represents a never-ending story for you. It's so hot in here. Pardon me. I'm actually sweating. Let me get one on the devil, please. It's the Four of Wands and Strength. We saw both of those in the reading. Four of Wands, no place like home. Strength is what you need here in the Eight of Cups. The Sun. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a Leo. That's amazing. All right. Well, let's get you a romance angel. But the Sun is also, like I said, about allowing yourself to feel that joy. Yeah. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then reconciliation. Okay. Yeah. Someone from your past is returning to your life. But this is interesting because on the bottom we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, the never-ending story. So, Ace, Knight of Cups, Knight of... Did we have the Knight of Swords in the challenge? We have the Knight of Cups. What was it? All right, I'll unbury it. Oh, to the Page of Fire. This now can be you making an offer. I said that to somebody that you've been holding on to this whole time. But there was a lot for you to process with back here. That's how I'm seeing that. Let's get you a couple of talisman. Okay. For some of you, you could be afraid of like losing stability. What do we have? Confidence. Interesting, Capricorn. Queen of Wands is confidence. And then intuition. And Cancer got divine guidance. That's pretty cool. All right. And what's this? Eternal charisma. It's about that inner sense of belief, of joy. That's Six of Cups. Wow. On the bottom, we have karmic justice. Whoa. That's what I was saying about Jupiter. Amazing. Okay, let's get you a couple of astrology cards. This could be astrological energy in your chart, in somebody around you, or just overall influencing your situation. Okay, well, we get the 10th house, which is your house, Capricorn. And it is the house of reputation, of stability, really, outside standing. It can be the house of authority, though. We have the Emperor. The pinnacle or the midheaven. That is about something reaching a tipping point. And then we have the 8th house. What? Cancer got the 7th house. We have the 8th house, which is Scorpio's house. It's the house of the unknown, of the hidden, of the occult, mysterious. For some of you, though, too, it can be about inherited money. And we have a legal decision pending here. So that could apply for some of you. Look at the sun. Blessings. One more. We also have death and rebirth, which is the 8th house. Very active outside tonight. We have Sag energy. Interesting, that's Jupiter. You could be looking at timing. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius with this Queen of Wands. Okay. Is that it? All right, you guys. Let's close it off with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. For Cancer. What do we have? A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. What you want wants you. And I said, somebody that you think is not above you, Cancer, but is quite, it requires you confidence. secret admirer. Who is this? Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. 10 of Cups in the outcome, and dream a beautiful dream. One more. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. I was saying this, right? Soulmate energy. For there you will find true bliss. Okay. And the Two of Cups is here. And divine guidance. All right, Capricorn, let's get you some twin flames. Your passion ignites. Now, I'm not a twin flame reader, but we have the Ace of Wands, which is passion igniting. And I said it lit up your heart. We have the Four of Wands twice. We have a Queen of Wands. Very passionate. Okay. Trust, transformation, death, and rebirth occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Okay? What you want wants you, and bring it into form. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Well, that's the wheel. Okay. Last one. But we have that Eight of Pentacles, right? That's trying hard. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. That's beautiful. That's Jupiter. On the bottom, I just have to say it, soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Dream a beautiful dream and bring it into form. I love you guys very much. I hope this was helpful. If it wasn't too convoluted, super late, my friends. Well, I don't know what to say. Happy Jupiter. Love you guys. Namaste.